Hey guys, my name's Cameron. I want to welcome you to my channel here, Camstone Outdoors, and I want to welcome you to my next video. Okay, so this is video number 5 in the video series of the trip that my dog Bobers and I took in late September of 2025 here up to Burnett County, Wisconsin. More specifically, really close to Governor Knowles campground. We're not in the campground, but we're really close to it. I've said that before in these videos. Just want to make that clear. We're sitting here on the St. Croix River, and none of the campsites offer this kind of view at the campground. So, and also, this is free camping here. They're paying a little fee just to the east of me here over in Governor Knowles. Now, that is a wonderful campground. I've camped there. I've RV camped there, and it is a great campground. Very beautiful, and it has bathrooms and stuff. Not a lot of amenities, but it's just a beautiful campground to camp at. But this is outside of Governor Knowles, but it's really close. So as you can see, it's extremely beautiful here. And I did mention that this is free camping here down on the St. Croix. And fall camping, by the way, is one of my favorite. I've got spring camping and fall camping. I used to really like summer camping, and I could probably do it still, but it's just so much nicer when there's no bugs and the temperatures are cooler and you got a hoodie on. And man, that's just fantastic. So I'm sure I'll still do summer camping. But boy, the older I get, the more I like spring and fall camping, I'm telling you. So at any rate, we're sitting here fireside, and we actually had a very busy day today, and boy, we did a lot of different things. I actually ran back down to the cities. There was a matter down there I had to take care of, an important matter. So that was done, gone, taken care of, and we were back up here. So we just kept the campsite, and we were gone probably like 5-6 hours. And then we came back, and, it's not like in the cities around here up in Burnett County, people leave your stuff alone. So, it's not like if you go camping in the cities, you got to get back right away or someone's going to steal something. I mean, it's still possible up here in Burnett County, Wisconsin, but it's just not as common. So we got back, and everything was in order on the table. Nothing was touched. Tent was still closed, yada, yada. So, but yeah, we didn't get to do quite the adventuring today that I wanted, but we did a lot of things down the cities. Some matters came up, and we had to take care of them. So, but at any rate, that's all in the rear view mirror. And look at that view. Isn't that amazing? What a great view. Looking right south down the St. Croix River. And behind me is Wisconsin 70. And there's a great big bridge just around the corner over here. And that links Minnesota to Wisconsin. And yeah, it's a really nice bridge. But at any rate, that's where we are. And I don't know, did you guys see my video where I went walking on the trail at night? I think that's a pretty cool video. Kind of creepy, but it's just really cool. I was watching that video before I made this one. And I was just laughing because it's such a creepy video. Going in the woods, as thick as they are up here, in the middle of the night or late at night when it's pitch black, is just it's a very rewarding experience. It's so quiet and peaceful, and it just gives you that creepy feeling, I like to be scared, and so I'm always in search of fear or scary situations, just get your adrenaline going. And if you're like that, you know what I'm talking about. But you like scary situations, you like fear, you like to have yourself challenged. And that's part of the reason that I go camping as much as I do, because you can sit at home in front of the television and just sit down there and waste your summer away or whatever. And before you know it, it's winter and nobody's getting out. So enter into the frame here. Bulber's Bistro Stone. Bulbers, hey, better stay away from that thing, dude. You're gonna singe your little whiskers. Yeah. So this is Bulbers. This is my companion. This is my beautiful companion. He's perfectly proportioned. Come here. You get a kiss. All right. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. Okay. So at any rate, I'm always in search of scary situations and fear. But more to the point, I like challenging myself. Challenging myself with the unknown. Going places I haven't been before. Doing things where I'm testing my skills and my capabilities, things like that. And like I said, you can sit at home and none of that's going to get tested, right? Because everything's made for you, everything's prepared for you, everything's set up for you, everything's nice and safe and cozy. And there's a time and place for that. But there's also a time and place for this. And being out in the woods, camping, it's just a very rewarding experience. And I've been doing it for, 25 years, going all over the place. And it's just a very rewarding experience. I like being challenged. I like having my skills put to the test. I like being thrown into situations that are risky and overcoming them and winning. And that's all I do is win. I win, I overcome, and that's been the story of my life. There have been a lot of challenges that have come my way, just like all of you listening to this have had lots of challenges, lots of struggles. Well, I am not exempt to those, and I have overcome and won and come out a winner in just about every one that I can think of. But yeah, and just being out here camping, obviously is not a tough thing, is not a tough challenge. There's a lot of work involved in camping, there sure is, but it's so rewarding. When the trip's over and you've got everything all bundled up and put away and you've got those memories packed away, it's just a great feeling. And you're just grateful that you got off the couch and went and did it. So, yeah, so some very rewarding times come from being out here. So if I can give you an example, years ago I was on a solo canoe trip and I actually paddled, what was it? I was out for 58 days solo. This is years ago, this is 1995. And I paddled from one end of the boundary waters to the other and was out for 58 days and I forget how many miles it was. Was it 90 miles or something like that from Saginaw all the way to International Falls? Well, I took the course of the whole summer to do that. I was going through a really rough time in my life in 1994, and 1995 spring rolled around and I said enough of this crap and I quit my job, closed out my apartment, and I took off into the wilderness for 58 days up in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness, which turned into Voyageurs National Park. The further west I went, and then eventually International Falls is where I landed. So 58 days later. So I think it was 190 miles I paddled solo. But at any rate, during that trip, there's many times when I was faced with a headwind, and it was just me. And I had a lot of gear, and it was a tough summer, but boy, I'll tell you, the guy that came out of the woods in International Falls was completely different than the guy that went into the woods back up the Gunflint Trail at the drop-off point in Saginaw Lake. Very different guy came out of the woods in International Falls. And on that trip, there was times when I was scared. I was way out in the wilderness all by myself. There'd be times when I would go several days without seeing other groups or other people. I saw a couple other solo canoers, but there would be times where I just went days and days. And I took my journal with, by the way. I took a journal and I logged each day, did detailed information on each day's events, and I swear I should write a book. But it's a thick journal, and I logged every single day, logged things like where I was, what I did that day, what the climate was like, where I was on the trip, so on and so forth. But I recommend something like that, whether it's a solo canoe trip, like what I took, a solo canoe expedition, or you could do like a solo bike expedition, or you could do, there's so many things. But getting out away from society and just putting yourself to the test, like I did, it just turned me into a totally different man. I did that when I was 28 years old. That was in 1995. That was like June 7th, something like that, to it was late August when I came back. So yeah, it was an amazing trip. Did a lot of photography. And the Cook County News Herald in northeastern Minnesota, which is actually out of Grand Marais, Minnesota, the Cook County News Herald did a great big full-page story on my adventure, and I still got that. Still got that newspaper, and it got me quite a following at the time. A lot of people were interested in what I did and my experiences and everything. But yeah, they did a great big story on me, and everything was fantastic. But anyways, getting back to my point, got off on a tangent here. I apologize. It was just, there were times when I was out, way out, and it would be thundering and lightning, pitch black out, pouring rain, and I'm on my little tent all by myself on an island. Wind is blowing, lightning, strong winds. Yeah. So, that's just one example. Headwinds, strong headwinds is another. I tried to travel on that trip when the winds were at my back, having a tailwind, but you couldn't always do that. So there were days when it was a lot of hard paddling, but I never broke down. I just faced it, and I just overcame and dealt with it, and man, was that a victory in my life. That changed my life forever, that trip. 58 days, solo canoe expedition in 1995, from one end of the Boundary Waters all the way to International Falls on the other side of Voyageurs National Park. Yeah, it was 190 miles. I remember it now, and that's what I told the newspaper reporter. And yeah, that was an amazing trip. But at any rate, getting back to the moral of the story, if you don't get off the couch and you don't get out there and do things and go places, I'm not talking just go to the cabin on the weekends. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about camping or jumping in a canoe here, loading up gear and going way down and camping somewhere down there and then paddling back. The current here is actually pretty slow. So you can definitely get yourself back up this way. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Just, adventures. I actually have a bicycle expedition planned. A lot of people know this. From Minneapolis to Anchorage, Alaska. And it's all planned out on paper. I just never taken it. Haven't taken it yet. Don't know if I will. I might. I don't know. We'll see. But it's all planned out, and it's been planned out for a long time. But, there's been a lot of things inhibiting my taking that trip over the years. And, I don't know, things are different now, so who knows, maybe. But that would take me, 3,400 miles. 89 different cities I was going to pass through, all the western provinces, go out to Victoria Island, go north, cycle north on Victoria Island, and then take the ferry, which is called BC Ferries, British Columbia Ferries, back to Canada, Prince Rupert, and then pick up the Alaskan Highway and just go north on up into Alaska and then down into Anchorage where the trip would end. But yeah, it's all planned out. I just haven't taken it yet. So if you're seeing this video, yeah, the author here has got some good experiences, and you know, I don't mind if you pick my brains here in the comments and all that sort of thing. You know, I love to talk about my adventures and future adventures. But yeah, so if you don't get out there, life can be very drab. You can fall into a cycle of just go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed. Go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed. So on and so forth. Very drab life. If there's no spice in your life, if there's no adventure, that can really suck. But you do adventures like this, and then also if you are a YouTube content creator, you can log a lot of your adventures and share your experiences with other people, and boy, is that rewarding. I love sharing my videos with you guys with YouTube and just talking about my adventures and stuff like that with everyone. That's very rewarding. So back in 1995, that option wasn't available, but I took my journal. So and who knows, maybe I'll create a video series and go over my journal and everything. I don't know, that sounds exciting. I've thought about that before, but who knows. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, if you don't get off the couch, get out, you can deteriorate away, and not just physically. And that's the sad part about it. People just don't want to go through the work, and it is a little bit of work out here. You know, there's things to do. You got to clean your dishes in the woods, you know. You got to collect firewood. Got to pitch a tent, you know. Got to bring all your gear out here, so on and so forth. But yeah, so there's a lot of work, but it's all very rewarding, people. And that's what I want to leave you with in this video, I guess, is just how rewarding it is to get out and do something. You know, you hear it all the time. There's people that walk across the United States. There's people that go on cycling trips from Anchorage all the way down to the southern point of Chile in South America. You know, I follow a lot of those kind of people. I follow adventurous people on YouTube, a lot of them. A lot of fantastic adventures. They're just interesting as hell. So interesting, and you learn so much for when you're ready to go on an adventure. So, but yeah, you hear about things like that all the time, and it's not enough for me, and it's never been enough for me just to watch those YouTube videos or read those newspaper accounts or listen to people tell you about the adventures. It's never been enough for me. I've always wanted to do things like that myself, and I have. My life's been a lot of fun, a lot of adventure, and man, have I had fun. And it always helps when you got a companion, I'll tell you that. Those of you that know me, that watch my videos, you know that I've had a couple labs now, and that is the perfect companion in life. A little indoor dog? Nah, nada, no thanks. I'm an outdoor dude, and so I like an outdoor dog. And that's what Labradors are. And perfect companions. Absolutely perfect companion for a single guy like me. So, but at any rate, so yeah, I just want to encourage you to get out there. And you know, just get out there and do things, explore, you know, go explore something, damn it, you know, get out there and go explore either by yourself or with others. Doesn't really matter. If you go by yourself, you get a lot more confidence a lot quicker in yourself. So, but at any rate, yeah, so this is video number 5, and I'm just going to keep making video content here on this trip. And maybe I'll do another walk in the woods tonight. We'll see. And that'll be video number 6. But isn't that fire nice? Just kind of slowly. A campfire is the perfect campsite companion. It just gets your mind off things. You can look at it and feel the warmth of it, the light. It's the perfect campsite companion. And having a good one, it just, wow, it just makes things a lot different. So at any rate, so this video 5, we're just here the first full day up here, And we will talk to you in the next video. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe.